Bird of Prey 5. El Caruga. Kapla.
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Caruga. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
If you come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. If you're here to make war, we surrender.
Both good. The important thing is I'm meeting new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. And that means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird o' Prey 5 channel. Hail Caruga.
Hello world, it's Bird o' Prey 5. Cupla. Let me fix the microphone a little, since it has been a while since I've set up a nighttime recording mode here, so a little quieter than usual. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Please let me know how the audio is. Also, I assume you don't hear the music from the game, so please let me know if you are hearing music from the game right now, because that should be turned off. Hello, Justin T, first in the chat tonight. Says, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Professor Brainy Spack says, I can't sleep either. I'm sorry to hear that, Professor. Mike Richards, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. We'll say hello to each other. And Yvette, the lovely Yvette, says, good morning, Bird. And yes, I can hear the music. And Professor Brainy Specs hears the music as well. I see. Okay. So, well, I guess that's fine. Can you hear me over the music? Is the volume of my voice over the music decent or what? And Yvette says, can't stay off to the supermarket. Take care, Yvette. And I'm glad you are able to go to the supermarket. We'll leave it at that. Very good to hear the latest news. So, well, let's put it this way. Anybody would like to come up on the panel, you can. I will pin that. I don't know how long we're going to go tonight. I find I've been waking up at 3 a.m. For a while, and if I force myself to go back to sleep, the sleep is miserable for the rest of the night. So I figured tonight I'd get up at 3, maybe stay up an hour or so, I don't know, play some poker, do a little YouTube chat if anybody's around, and then try to get back to sleep around 4 or 5 in the morning and see if I can't have a better night. That's the goal. That's what we're trying to do tonight. We'll see what happens. Mike Richards confirms he can hear me over the music. Daniel, hot topics, kapla, Daniel. I just explained what's going on. Yvette says, Bird, don't know if you heard. I was at the hospital yesterday and finally got all clear. Start work Monday. Yes, Yvette, I had heard, and that is what I was very happy to say, but I didn't know if that was super public or not. So awesome. I am so happy for you. And we're all happy that Yvette will be back to work on Monday in a good way. A lot of people will be upset to go back to work, but no, not after you've been through what Yvette's been through. Mountains of Elysium, Kapla, Mountains of Elysium. Says, greetings, Bert O'Prey, Mom O'Prey, Sis O'Prey, a ball buster, nephew O'Prey, and fellow nerds. Can't stay long, dropping by to give the stream a like. Thank you so much. And Professor Brainy Specs with Yvette, I am sorry. Glad you're out of the hospital. Indeed. And Mountains of Elysium says, greetings to Sassy, chaser of cats, eater of cookies, stalker of cardinals, defiler of cushions, and scourge of the squirrels. Aroo! Okay. So, if anybody does want to come up into the panel, please put a message in the chat, because I will be on a different window and I'm not going to see anybody coming up. I don't know if I'll hear you or not. So we'll, just to be clear, if I don't bring you up on the panel, put a message in the chat and I'll bring you up. Okay. So, I just started the day on Governor of Poker. Governor of Poker's day starts at 3 a.m. So I spun the bonus wheel, and that starts your ticker. So we're actually 15 minutes into a 30-minute day already. I've got my daily login, and I got my free spin. So we got to get to 100 points in today's activity. Now, I don't think we're going to get through the 100 points during this stream, but my goal is to make it pretty far in. This is my routine. At 3 a.m. every day or thereabouts, I do most of this stuff, except the playing cards, to get everything started. And then when I wake up, usually around 7 a.m., I play a round or two of cards, and I generally make it to 70 or so of the 100 points within a few minutes of waking up at 7 a.m. So we'll see. We'll see. Now we can play cards. Anyway, the next thing I do is set the slot machine to autoplay 500 times. Now, it will stop when it has an ultra win, which is good because we need an ultra win to get points here. To get a daily point thing, one of the things we need to do is play the slot machine 25 times, then play the slot machine 50 times, and then get an ultra win. So usually I just let it play until it gets an ultra win. And I don't want to press my luck, but more often than not, it generally gets an ultra win within the first 100 spins. Once in a while, it takes more than 100 spins. Many times, it gets an ultra win within the first 50 spins. So if I get the ultra win within the first 50, then I'll restart it for another 25. And of course, we've already made it 50 spins without an ultra win. So we'll see what happens. But the other thing I do, it gives good amount of points, is to give all my friends on the game a poker gift, a free gift. It's just chips. It's just chips. So, okay, there we did. We got an ultra win on the slot machine. So it's stopped now. So that's good. So we're going to give it ultra win. We're going to give a free gift. So I gifted 25 friends from the menu. So that's another. See, this is all stuff you claim. And we can start claiming it now. So we got 25 at the slot machine. Gifted friends. 50 at the slot machine. The daily login. The free spin started. And the ultra win at the slot machine. And so now we can claim our first chest, which has a little bit of stuff in it. It's all good. Nothing really all that important. Any place is an exclamation point. Any place is an exclamation point, we have something to do. So we click on club, and we can claim 2,000 chips every day. So that's nice. But again, I have 2,462,000,000 chips at the moment. So 2,000 chips is all fun and good, but it's really not all that much important to us. And that's why I can set the slot machine to play 500 times and it really not be a big deal. Because it this is rounding error to my poker chip status. So you see, this was 150,000 win. So we're going to stop that. We clear this. We're not just going to spin anymore, and we're all good. We're all good. Notifications all throughout the night. You'll get notifications as to friends, as to gifts from friends, because a lot of people are in the same situation. So next thing I'll do now, because I've done everything I can get without playing poker, is I'll actually play a poker. Now the place I play it is one of the biggest casinos that they do a tournament style, is the Spin Tower. And that's where you buy in for 10 million chips, and if you win, you get 35 million. Now that's you're 10 million back, so you're only really winning 25 million, to be fair. But they say it's 35 million. It's how they get you. Now this is all free, mind you, unless you pay them to buy more chips, which is bad. Oh, I forgot. We've got something extra today. Today, because yesterday I happened to win this, we have a piggy bank token. Now the piggy bank, it's since today is Friday, and Friday is considered the weekend for this game. They have specials. So on Friday, you can see we have a golden piggy bank, and the piggy bank is going to give us double the usual amount. So the piggy bank is full. It's filled out at 20 million chips. But today we're going to get 40 million when I break it. And I have a token, so I get to break it for free. So we're going to absolutely break it right now. And all I do is have to click use token. And yes, I'm going to accept. I'm going to use the token. And I say, you got to hit it. So I just got to click a mouse. Oh my God. Oh, it's hit it again. Hit it again. Oh my God. Oh, we got to do it. We almost got it. One more time. There it is. All those beautiful chips. 40 million chips. So we're back over 2.5 billion chips. I was actually pretty good at. Now the problem is that if you don't have the free chip, if you don't win that free token to smash the piggy bank, then they want $25 from you. Yeah, $25. Now the first time you smash it, I think they only want like $1 or $5. So they're like, oh, okay, that's not bad. Then the second time you smash it, it's up to like $10 or $15. Then the third time you smash it, they want $25. And you're like, fuck you, buddy. I'm not paying you $25. But every once in a while, you win the token for free, in which case, yeah, okay, absolutely, I'll take it for free. Now, once in a while on weekends, instead of a gold piggy bank, it's a black piggy bank. And in this game, black is it's like American Express cards. The gold card is better than the regular card, but then the black card is better than the gold. So the black gives you 3 times what's in your piggy bank. Anyway, I'm sure you guys don't care about the piggy bank. Let me look at the chat and then we'll get started with an actual poker game. Professor Brainy Specs with Bird, I think you are addicted. Oh, Professor, I am legit addicted. I know I'm addicted. I recognize that the game is programmed to make people addicted. And I need to get my morning fix of this game. It's something I acknowledge. And honestly, it's what makes me scared for humanity, that there are so many games like this out there that they know they have an addiction. They know they programmed to purposely addict people, and they're legal, they're unregulated, and they're winning. And honestly, one of the things I was going to mention for today, because I know I've personally have pushed this game on many people, and just a heads up, the game company that owns this game was recently sold. To be blunt, they were originally a game company out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, Europe. But they were just sold to a company out of Israel, out of Tel Aviv. So already the support system that was in place on their Steam web forums has collapsed. They used to have an office worker who used to respond to report requests, and she disappeared like 2 weeks ago, and nobody knew what was happening. And then yesterday, somebody posted that the company that owns this game got sold to another company out of Tel Aviv, and now we realize what happened is she's probably fired or no longer working on this project, and they didn't seem to replace her with anybody. So tech support, at least in terms of through the web forum, seems to be dead. There are a lot of people complaining about having issues and not being able to get through to support. So I can't in good conscience suggest, you don't get addicted to the game. If you want to play, listen, it's free to play. You don't need to pay anything. So I would suggest, if you like playing poker, try it out. But for God, do not give them any money. Do not give them any money, at least until they prove that they're a responsible company. Daniel says, Bird, will you watch the Frasier reboot? No, Daniel, probably not. I was never a big Frasier fan. I'll take a look, but I don't think I'm going to watch it. Mike Richards is billionaire Bird. Yeah, at least somewhere I'm a billionaire. Vincent Gallipo says, hey guys, TGIF. Well, Vincent, in Caroga, it's TBIF. Thank Bird, it's Friday. But whoever you want to thank, indeed. And Vincent Gallipo says, my mom is addicted to Candy Crush. Yeah, Mom will pray also. Mom will pray also gets addicted to these kind of games. Which again, they're made to be addicting. So it makes total sense. Okay, so I wasted half an hour setting up the stream and talking. So I'm going to put another 30-minute point doubler on, because that's a big thing. When you play these, you want to have your double points on. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. So we're going to hit play and we're going to start the game. Usually this game lasts between 7 and 15 minutes. Oh shit, I can't. Oh no. I can't play the tab. I gotta go full page. No. I can't scroll. Oh no. No, I don't want to exit. So basically, oh God, I don't know what to do. Because of StreamYard adding the share tab at the top, it's blocking my view of the buttons. I can't click. Okay, how can I fix this? Let's see. Okay. Okay. That's what we can do. Maybe. I'm back. Okay. There we go. That's something. So we've got to, okay, we make it, that's all we had to do. Okay, we can't leave the browser full screen. Has to be square. So oh shit. I should have stayed in. Could have had a flush. This is my problem. I gotta pay attention when I play. Okay, 700. I know I shouldn't chase the flush, but I'm going to, because this game's already been ruined. We got a pair of 8s. It's actually not terrible. This guy's we're gonna just go all in. This is not how I normally play. Oh my God, he caught the flush. Good for him. Okay, I already fucked myself. So whatever. This game was going to be a do-over. This game's going to be a do-over. Daniel's Hot Topics is somewhere in the multiverse we're all billionaires. That's true. And Daniel says, Salty says that Jesus traveled back to the beginning of the universe when he died on the cross. So he admits that time travel is possible. And Mike Richards says, due to technical difficulties beyond our control. Yeah. So, okay. So I came in last, but once I started, I get nervous like that. I got to start over. So I got another 2,000 chips. So on weekends, which again, Friday counts as a weekend, the gift amount is increased to 1 or 2,000 chips, and the piggy bank that goes from pink to gold or black, and the time between spinning the bonus wheel that I spun at the very start, and gives you 30 minutes of time doubling. That instead of every 4 hours, you can click every 1 or 2 hours. So we'll see when we can click it again. No, okay, we just started our second at the spin tower. We're calling with 100 points. Okay, so this is the other thing I normally do. As soon as I start my first hand at the spin tower, you see people here are giving gifts. You get more points for giving gifts and saying howdy at the table. So one thing you just have to do is click here. You click on the chat, click on the word howdy, and just saying howdy, you say we got howdy at the table. We got some points for that. Okay, I got nothing in this hand, so we're just checking. We're not going to spend any money on the hand, and we didn't win. Okay, so Jack Deuce. That's if I wasn't the little bet, I would have folded, but I already put in the 100, so I'll check. And Jack Deuce, I'll check again. It doesn't look like, this is nothing I'm going to be. Okay, well, 10 Jack Queen King. Hey, we're actually pretty good since nobody's put in anything. I'll check again, but we've got 4 cards to a straight. It's not a very good chance of picking up the straight, but, in this game, a lot of people say that they cheat, that they make it more exciting. So I'm actually going to put 200 down. Now, in a real poker, I probably wouldn't put 200 chips down. But we got it. We got the straight. So now we got to bet. We actually did get the straight. And we bet 500. Nobody called us. Maybe we could have bet a little less, but what the hell? We at least won those chips. See, that's the thing about this game. They claim to have a random number generator, and they claim that the poker is not rigged in any way, shape, or form. But to the poker players who play this game, it really seems like they've purposely altered the algorithm, that the game isn't fair, that the game is weighted to having, I'm folding here, weighted to having bigger, see, he had the king, bigger outcomes, more exciting outcomes than regular poker. Because the thing about regular poker is it's a boring game. Hand after hand after hand. Most of the time, a single pair wins. They can only put like poker tournaments on TV if they still have them. But in the 2000s, that was a big thing. Poker tournaments on TV. Dad O'Prey used to watch them all the time. But they were only exciting because they had dozens and dozens of tables that they could record from and only put the most exciting ones up. Yeah, real poker is a pretty boring game. So we think, when I say we, I mean people in the Governor of Poker web forum community who talk about this stuff um, amongst ourselves, despite the company claiming that there is no shenanigans going on and claiming that they're certified. Like, what the hell does certified even mean? Like, I don't believe it. See, here's only got a pair of fives, and I'm going to fold. I kind of was talking, and I screwed up. I should never have saw that last raise. But and now, honestly, even ace four, I hesitate to call in 500 on, because the ace is good, but the four is not. And many a hands I've lost with somebody else also had an ace, but a better second card. Here, okay, we got high king, we got king and queen, and 3 spades. So I'm going to fold because the only way I'm winning this is if there's an ace. And somebody out there, no doubt, had a king or queen. So that's the way I play. So I'm already in a very bad position here. But again, being I have 5 billion, not 2.5 billion points, is not really something I worry about all that much. And I think that's the way you need to play. Is if you need to play where every game you need to win, you're going to lose really quick. You only win when you don't need to win. So we got 4 cards to a straight here. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to call it. It's not a smart move, but again, this game, it tends to the straights, at least in my experience. Now, we lost there, so whatever. But we keep going. A7 suited, that's pretty good. So I'm going to bet our last amount. We try and get the best we can. Vicky over here went all in. So we got pair of sixes. We made the flush. We made the flush. Now, winning with a flush, besides it also helping us stay in the game, it gave us another task. We have to win with a flush. That's a big 5 points. Another option. Okay, we're gonna fold. Another option is to. I probably should have stayed in this one, but okay, we got 1,500 points. Okay, so no, you don't have to stay in. Anyway, we need to win with a flush, win with 3 of a kind, and go on fire at the tables to win more points. So, okay, what I also don't want to forget to do, and Jack 8, early in the game, I would keep it, but at this plate, where it's 1,000 points to be in, I only have 1,500, I fold. The other thing we need to do here at the table is to gift, we need to gift items to the table. So I'm just going to click on something I have a lot of. I have a lot of glasses. So I tipped the sunglass, not tip, gift. I gifted the sunglasses to 4 people. Now I need to give out 10 gifts to get the points. So, okay, we're checking because it's 9:10. I only have 500 points, so I'm going all in because, again, I'm pretty much going to lose this unless a miracle comes. And we did not get our miracle. So this game is over. Again, we did earn some challenge points because this is a highly ranked game. So the fact that I played it a few rounds, you do get challenge points. And the challenge points unlock more points. So in fact, we got this and we got this. And I go look at all these colors and all the sounds and all the flashy graphics, and it all gives you that dopamine hit. See what's our notification. We got another gift. It's all designed. It's all designed to give you those dopamine hits. So we still need to keep playing, both to win and to give away more gifts. The lovely Sherry is in the house. Kapla, lovely Sherry. It is good to see you. And a reminder again, if anybody does want to come up on the panel, to go ahead and please put it in the chat so I know you're on the panel waiting. So we're going to play again. We still have 17 minutes on the timer, so that's plenty of time. Like I said, these games take usually between 7 and 12 minutes, maybe 15 at the high end. Jack deuce, honestly, I'm folding, even though it's suited. Somebody already raised it to 200, so if they had stayed at 100, I would have gone in. Okay, so this guy is going nuts. He very well might have a pair of kings, but he might have a pair of tens. He might have an ace, but you know what? He won, so who knows? Early in the game, a lot of people will just, what they do is it's called playing bingo. Fold is they just go all in. They go all in with nothing sometimes, and it's often enough to win. And again, like people, like I've been saying, a lot of people suspect that they purposely have tweaked the algorithm for more exciting hands, like more flushes, more straights, more three of a kinds. Okay, definitely going to stay with an ace. With an ace, you almost always go in. Anyway, because we think they've shenaniganed the. I see now already raised to 500. I'll go in. The reality is, does this person have a pocket pair? In real poker, almost never. But in this game, they very well might. But it also could just be somebody with a pocket ace. And they're playing it now as if they've got a pocket pair. But I like, fuck you, buddy. I really don't think you've got a pocket pair. I went all in and I bluffed them. I had nothing except a high ace, but I bluffed them and they relented. And now look, I have pocket queens. So like I usually said in this game, and it's very possible to get pocket somethings. So we're going to okay. Well, they called 700 all in, so we've got to see the 700. I mean, I'm not going to fold with a pocket pair of queens. But the reality is, if an ace comes up, yeah. So, okay, we won with a full house. We won with a full house, which is again a better than usual poker hand, way better than usual. Okay, let me finish giving the gifts. I got to give 10 gifts, so I get my points. There we go. That's 10 gifts to the table. So we got our 10 gifts. We won 5 hands. And now over the course of playing this game, we should get more points. Doc Joloni, Kapla Doc. Oh my God. Oh, thank God. I hit fold without looking at my fucking cards. I hit fold without looking at my cards. Thankfully, 5-3, I would have folded regardless. Matt G is in the house. Kapla Matt G. So it's poker strategy and behind the scenes governor of poker chat this morning on the stream. A reminder, governor of poker was sold to a different company. So, we got two pair. We got two pair. So I probably should have, okay. So this is what I do. My problem is I should have checked, or at the very least did the minimum bet. But I went ahead and I did the higher than usual bet. And most everybody just folded. Sometimes I can justify doing the bet, because one pair in this game isn't great. Okay, I'm folding here. Even with 10 ace, I'm folding because 3 diamonds came up and I have no diamond. And ace high does not win this all that often. Although I'm going to go in now with ace 9 unsuited. But ace high, see, like in normal poker, ace high would probably win you. I don't know the actual, maybe half the time. But in this game, not so much. Okay, we got the flush. We got the nuts, people. We got the 8-side flush that we're going to raise. This person would be an idiot to raise back, but he did. So we got to re-raise even though he's all in. He had the king. Well, he was so close. He had the king. I had the ace. That's how it comes. That's how the game is played. And again, that's a very exciting end. That is super exciting, but the numbers just don't check out. Like every single time, there's exciting ends in this game, and there just shouldn't be. Okay, this one looks pretty boring, but every once in a while you get the boring ones. Although I happen to win. So I went on fire, which is awesome, because going on fire is something you need to do to collect more points. This guy's coming in for 2,000. 10-6, it's nothing. We're folding. Let's click our points. Let's put our points for going on fire. This guy won with 2 pair. So it's just down to him and me now. I'll call. It really helps to win. But if we come in second place, we at least don't lose any chips. But still, it's a battle of wits now. A lot of this is going to be, it's not enough to have the best hand. You've got to bluff. You've got to bluff. So right now, I'm thinking, he thinks, yeah. Okay, so I won. I won that hand with nothing. I had absolutely nothing. 6-7. More likely than not, that guy had a higher amount than me. Okay, so he's raising, but I have king ace, which is pretty damn good. Only thing better is if he has a pocket pair. And I caught the ace. So I'm going to check to see what he does. He's worried. He sees the ace out. He is worried. I'm going to check again. Now I want to make sure that there's no flush building or whatever. So now I'm going to raise him. And we might win it here. And we did. We did. We won it there. So that was great. That's, I feel that I'm feeling the dopamine surge through my body. I'm breathing a little better. I'm happier. Like today's going to be a decent day, even though I am still sick as a dog and I'm going to have a very awful day when I actually wake up in a few hours. Right now, things feel good. Right now, everything's okay. Like literally, that was if I was a drug addict, That was my first hit of the day. Everything's calming down. Like I'm relaxing a little right now. The physiological changes are real. They're real. Okay, so let's collect our big points for that win. Now we're up to 55 points for the day. And I'm realizing today is a special day. Today we're going to hit 600 points. And at 600 points, we get a special, extra big achievement today. So that's going to be something to look forward to, probably later in the day. So we still need to play more poker. At some point, I've got to win a second one of those tournaments so I can get the 40 million chips and get those 5 points. And we need to just play one more hand. We'll get another 5 points. We got to win 20 hands. That'll give us another 5 points. We're going to have to spin the free spin 3 times. That gives us 8 points. But this can only be done once every, on a Friday, once every 1 or 2 hours. I got to see what it's set to today. On a weekday, it's every 4 hours. So that's why at 3 a.m., the first thing I do at this 3 a.m. is to spin this for the first time. And then that means then at 7 a.m., I can spin it for the second time. And then by noon, I can get the third spin out of the way. And by then, usually, that gives me the 100 points for the day. Whereas if I didn't spin this until I woke up at 7 a.m., then I've got to wait 8 hours, 10 hours to spin it 3 times. It would take me till the afternoon. And, it's just a pain in the ass. So the fact I wake up around 3 a.m. every day is actually quite helpful. Now, one other way you can get 5 quick points is by playing blackjack 15 times. Also, we can get some extra points. I think it's 10 extra points by spinning a mega token, which is these tokens. Now, these tokens I've accumulated over the year I've been playing this game. And at this point, you generally win more mega tokens than you need. So I'm okay with playing 1 token a day, 1 mega token a day, and it builds. So like I've built up from 0 mega tokens to 50 mega tokens. And again, this is something they try to sell you. Like it says most popular. If I didn't have these tokens in stock, then it would want me to pay $10, $9.99 for a mega spin. And the mega spin wins you usually between 500,000 and 2 million chips. 1 million is pretty average. So you figure they're charging you $10 for roughly 1 million chips, which is crazy, but that is what they do. And they have people paying it. So not me, mind you, but people. Okay, let's leave this table. Let's see how much is left on the spin. Okay, so you see we can spin again in 4 minutes. So that means today is one of the days where we can spin every hour. We don't need to wait to spin. I have so many double points tokens. We could always use that. But again, we always want to make sure that, and this is important, if you're playing on the team or not, or if you're just playing in this game, always make sure your double points is activated before you you click on the reward here. You want to be in double points because you get double the points for opening or accepting these rewards. So it's a big deal. That is a big deal. Okay. Dr. Murray, yes, you got to use the clock. Absolutely. And he says, I love wiping out a table on a sit and go. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so, like, I don't know. I find in the morning, like this time of the day, and through maybe 7, 8 a.m. Eastern, the people playing are actual more poker players. Where later in the day, for whatever reason, I think there's more bots. The other thing we need to do is the calendar. So today we've got to win 380,000 chips. Okay, so you see, today's a day. You get a gift, and every day there's a something to do to win the gift. Like in the early days, it's very easy, like win 5 hands or even play 5 hands of poker, and so you would get these gifts without even knowing it, and just by playing the game. But later, as the season goes on, and each season is about 40 days, as the season goes on, they get harder and harder to win by chance. To this point, where if you don't look at what the reward is, it's possible you might never do it. Now, playing 29 hands for tomorrow, in all likelihood, I would do that anyway. So I'd probably win that. But win 380,000 chips, at this point in my game, I almost never play in a casino that just does chips. I'm always playing tournaments. So it's a good thing I looked this up, or else I would forget to play. Anyway, by the end of the 40 days, there's a big gift. This is a ultra mega spin gift. So at 41 days, you have to have been able to claim 39 of these 40 presents, 39 of these 41 presents, in order to win the mega ultra spin. And that's 10 to 100 million, generally 10 to 100 million chips. So that's a pretty good win. Now the thing is, if you miss a day, you're okay. Even if you miss 2 days, you're okay. But if you miss more than 2 days, what you have to do if you want your mega ultra spin is they do offer you the ability to buy. You can go back and buy a gift you missed. Now, I say don't give them money, and I mean that. Do not give them money. But if you missed 1 gift or 2 gifts, and you could potentially get 100 million chips, well, the one thing, and I know they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose because they know once you spend money with them, once you have the account set up, once you've crossed that dark line, you're going to cross it again and again and again. So this is how they got me. This is how they got me to spend the first 99 cents. For just 99 cents, if you miss one of these days, you can come back and rebuy it. And then you'll have your, if you don't play any of these, at the end of the month, you're like, oh my God, I don't have any. You could just come in and for 99 cents, you could buy buy all the presents. 99 cents a piece. But hey, 99 cents a piece, that's not too bad if all you need is 10 of them for 100 million chips. So that's what I'm saying. Don't get into this habit, because if you do, you're going to it's going to screw up. So okay, so we're going to spin a second time now. So we're going to get another 30 minutes on the clock. Plus, we now have 2 of the 3 spins for the day. So there we go. We only got 8,000 chips, which is fine. I mean, again, with 2 billion, you don't really care about this anymore. But when you first start playing the game, this is a big spin, because you don't have a whole lot of chips. So okay. So let's go ahead and try and make the 300,000 chips. I always play in the Poker Resort, because it has a limit. You can choose how many. You can pick between 150,000 and 1 million chips. And again, because, well, let's put it this way. Because I have 2 billion chips, I don't really care so much. If I miss 1 million, it's not really a big deal. So we're playing this very loosely. And the goal here is just to make 300,000 chips, 380,000 chips, and leave. So ace 9, I'm all in. No, I'm not all in, but I will check, even if there's nothing going on here. Ace 5, we'll check again, and I won. Well, okay, it was actually a tie. We both had ace 9. So unfortunately, that really fucks you over, because for whatever reason, and again, we do it because we suspect Governor of Poker likes to cheat. They're taking a percentage off of the hand. They're pretending they're a real casino. Because if you play poker at a casino, the casino has no way of making money other than by taking a percentage of every hand you play. Because unlike blackjack, the casino doesn't have a hand. Casino doesn't make money. You're not playing against the casino when you play poker. You're playing against other poker players. So the casino doesn't inherently make money except by taxing every hand that you play. So that's the only way casinos make money in poker. Now, this is an electronic casino. It doesn't cost them any money, and plus, it's all for fun. There's no real money being exchanged here, except for the fact that they're charging us to play, more or less. So it's ridiculous that they actually are taking a percentage from the pot, but they do. So if you tie, even though you get your quote unquote your money back, you still lose the percentage the casino taxes for the hand. So you tie, and again, I'm going all in, even though it's stupid, but hey, I won. I won with 2 pair. Anyway, so we made our 300,000. So again, that would be, never would you ever do that in a real poker game, but on here, you can win half the time. So I got a pair of 4s. I'd already leave the game most of the time. I would have already left the game. But let's just see if we can't get anything since we already had 10,000 in. Okay, no, I'm folding and I'm leaving the game. And yes, I won. I won 1,000,000 chips, which is awesome. Okay, so now we click on this gift that's shining bright, and I actually get annoyed how bright it shines, because if I'm in a tournament, I can't click on it all the time to make it go away, and it's very annoying. So I'm really happy that I won it outside a tournament. Now, unfortunately, it was just a bronze ticket, which is one of the most lame gifts it can be, but it's fine. So we won our 30 hands. So now we up to our 70 points. So we're up to already 72 points out of 100 for today that we need. Of course, as the points get higher, it gets harder and harder to make your points. So we have 5 points when we win another 5 million in a sit and go. And that could take all day. And in honesty, sometimes we never hit it because we'll find it other places. But in a half hour from now or 45 minutes from now, we'll get another 8 points for spinning the wheel a third time. So that'll be 8, so that'll get us to 80. We'll get another 5 points when we play 20 hands or win 20 hands. So that's 85. We'll get 5 points when we earn 5,000 points in the team challenge. That's a tough one, but usually we will eventually get that. So that'd be 90. And what else do we got? Hopefully we'll get 3 of a kind at some point. Like I said, we probably get the 5 points for playing blackjack. So let's see, what do we got? We got 22 minutes left to play on the spin. Let's see. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Hey, Kronos is here. Says hello, Night Owl Opre. Kapla Kronos. And hopefully I get tired. Hopefully I start to get tired and I can go back to sleep. Peter, not infinity. Kapla, Peter, not infinity. I was listening to your streaming earlier. I was lurking, Captain. I was lurking. Chrono says Ferengi like to take percentages. They do. And the Ferengi would certainly love this type of game. Stupid is as stupid wins. What's a torn mint? Blackjack is a racist game, says Kronos. Blackjack is not racist. Blackjack is not racist. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's play another play at the spin tower. Usually at this point, look at I hate these hats. I hate these ugly hats. This game, they used to have such nice hats. And now hats are one of the ways you customize it. Okay, since I already was in for 50, even though it was 4-3, I would have folded. I checked just for the chance of coming up with the straight, although obviously the straight's not going to happen. I got nothing. I should have I checked because nobody was betting. I probably could have thrown in a couple hundred chips and possibly won. But again, it's so rare that this game ends with nobody staying in. See, like already I've got 4 cards to the flush and a pair of 9s. And this guy's going all in. And you know what? He might well have something. But so I'm going to fold. But I'll be honest, half the time I probably would have called that and won. I probably would have called that and won. But I'll fold. I don't want to. If I lose, then I'm already out. Okay, I'm folding here. I already folded. 6-10, not really. Unsuited, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Carlos says Karogan Blackjack for orphan minors is just criminal. You got to know when to bird them. 7-10, fold. Oh. Boris lost. Oh, Boris has got 900. Oh, player, whatever, is on fire. See, sometimes these are real people, and sometimes they're bots. Jack Queen. I'd go in with Jack Queen. Check. Unfortunately, the flop was not very helpful. We got the outside possibility of a straight, but I'm going to fold because, okay, now all we needed would have been the king, and we would have had the straight. And there it was. There was the king. Again, the chances of that happening, virtually 0. So pair of aces won. Had I stayed in, I would have won that. Had I stayed in, I would have won that. And I would have won it from somebody who had a pair of aces. So that's what you got to worry about when you play this. They're always unlikely. This guy re-raised. Okay, ace, jack, 4. Jack 4-7 flop. I got nothing but an ace high. Now 4, 5, 6, 7. I got one. Okay, we got the possibility of a straight, so I'm in for that for 200, and I got another straight. But you want to bet he has a bigger straight? Because I bet that's already no. Okay, I won with the straight. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. Twice it's happened. I pulled out the straight, and we've only played like 20 times this morning, 20 hands. Okay, I folded. Carlo Albanese says, Kronos, we meet again for the first time, for the last time, says Kronos. Let's hope not. Hope it's not for the last time. So, ace 8, that's not bad. Plus, we were already in for 500, so we'll see it. Okay, now pair of aces is good, but three spades or check at this point, because this guy could already have 2 spades. He could already have a flush. He could already have a pair of 4s. But pair of aces, I mean, I can't fold. Look at this. I got to go all in. I have to go all in, even though he's probably got the flush. He did. He had the flush, but what was I going to do? What was I going to do? Unfortunately, this is where you lose your points, but you try again. So we'll try again. See if we can't get At least to second place. King 10, I'll stay in. King 10 for 100 points. I'll stay in. 100 chips. Early game, sure. Late game, I might not. Certainly not for 1,000. I wouldn't stay in. 7, 6, Jack, Jack. No, I mean, I'm checking, but if anybody put up even 100 chips, I'd fold. This guy put up 500. 500, I am out of here. And here we got a guy people give out their gifts early in the morning. So you get all these people throwing their gifts around the table. And well, why is everybody throwing milkshakes and tiaras around? Well, because you get 10 points, or I don't know, you get 5 points or something for giving 10 gifts away at the tables. Carlo wants to play as the house. Carlo says all in with the tips. We checked. A pair of 5s, not too shabby, but king is out, so, and also a 6 is out. So, and a jack. So the way I look at it, there's a pretty good chance somebody has a better, and this guy raised. And this guy raised. I should fold, but for 100 points, I'll stay in. And he had a jack. He actually had 2 pair. He had a much better chance of winning. And Carlo Albanese with a £2 super chat. Thank you, Carlo. Lowell's at Kronos. Lowell's at Kronos. Kronos says seems legit. Thank you, Carlo. And Kronos says, I'm rich. Woohoo. Kronos, you don't get the money. I get the money. I'm folding. I'm folding because I'm afraid of flushes. Even though I had an ace. And the only thing that upsets me is we'll never see if he actually had the flush or not. I think he did. 5 queen, I'm folding. It's not enough. Now, in a regular poker game, I would totally be in with 5 queen. If I was playing my friends, if I was playing an actual deck of poker, a deck of cards, I'd be in. But on governor of poker, 5 queen, fucking worthless. Oh my God, we would have had a straight. Would have had a straight though. Of course we would have. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, see, that's the other thing with this game. You fold, figuring you've got nothing, but this game loves to pull straights. Loves to pull straights out of nowhere. So 6, 7, possibility for a straight. I'm in for that. 6, 7 suited. I got the possibility of a flush. Got the possibility of a straight. So 4. It's at this point I should fold. And you know what? I am going to fold because I would need 2 cards for a straight, 2 cards for a flush. Of course, now we're 1 card from a straight. If it was a 5, if that was a 5, I should have stayed in. And of course, it was another straight. Another straight. I should have stayed in. Oh my God. Every time. I know it. I should just stay in. Stay in. No, I'm folding 8, 4. Again, there's a possibility of a straight, but it's a very remote possibility. All I need to do is come in second. All I really need to do is come in second to get my points. Um, King 6, but I'm in for 250 already. I guess I'll go in for the rest. Pair of 6s. Okay, I'm going to bet, hopefully get people out. And no, he's in. He's in. And you're in. Okay, well, I'll check. Well, somebody's probably got a pocket ace. Pair of deuces. The only thing that really hurts me is the 9. Okay, I'm going all in. Probably lose. I got it. He had ace jack. Okay. He was hoping. He was hoping. You don't, I don't know about you unfolding. I do not see a lot of bluffing on this site because so often somebody pulls out a straight or a flush or a full house. There's not a whole lot of bluffing on this site. When you actually do find somebody's bluffing, it's like, it's magical. Okay, well, it's never great to make assumptions because I've seen it change all the time. But I'm in a strong second position. If there's any way of keeping it, we'll be okay to keep my points. If I can just get in second place, that's fine with me. Okay, so I got a pair of jacks, so I'm going to bet. I probably bet a little too high. I kicked out that first person. But on the other hand, like, I don't want to risk. I mean, there's a chance that they got a flush here. And, okay, I got it. I had a pair of jacks, I won. Okay, so now I'm in strong first position, which is better chance of keeping second. So, like, I'm folding here, 8-3, even though it's only 500 points to stay in. Very unlikely, of course. 7-4. So again, we're one card off the straight. Although this time I did not get the straight. So I'm happy. I'm very happy this other person lost. So it's just down to me and this other person. So even if I lose, I still get the points. I got 3 of a kind now. I am betting all in because I want them to fold. God forbid I got a king or a 4th 7, then I wouldn't get 3 of a kind. And winning with 3 of a kind is an extra 5 points here. So this was the one time I did not want them to stay in and get something better. So now I'm going all in. And I hope they stay in because I got a pair of 5s. And they also had a pair of 5s. But I won with 2 pair. So all in, and I won first place again. So that's awesome. Awesome, I get the 35 million chips, but also awesome, I get to collect the extra 5 points for that. And now we're leaving this. Okay, so now I play generally in the balloons. Now these are $10 million buy-in, but you first place, you only play against 2 other people. First place, you win at least 20 million chips. So your own 10 million you spent plus an extra 10 million. But the other thing about these balloons is that the jackpot is random. It's at least 20 million, but it can be more. So I got 2 pair right now. Honestly, that's a really big amount. So hopefully this guy, if they're smart, they'll fold. But, you know, I could be the idiot. He could have 3 10s. So I'm going all in. I got 2 pair. 2 pair is usually enough to win a game, and it was. So I got very lucky. I got extremely lucky. I had practically nothing. Okay, no, I am folding. This is one of the rare cases where, you know, for 25 chips, I'd be in just in case it was 5-5 deuce. But no, okay, so we're in a situation where the question is, does he have more than me? Up until I'm down to 1,500 points, I'm the one in charge. I'm the one in charge because if I go all in, I win. If he goes all in, he wins the hand, but there's still a second hand. Okay, I'm folding again. I probably wouldn't have folded there most of the time. He knows that he's in. Okay, I'm going all in now with a king. Yeah, so the point is, as long as I stay north of 1,500 points, I'm in charge. See, ace jack, I probably should have slow played that, but I didn't. So he's all in. He's trying to scare me. Do I want to go all in? I've still got 1,800. No, I'll try. I try to stay in if I've got a jack or better. Okay, we're gonna slow play this. Ace 9. We're hoping he goes all in. He did. So now we'll go all in. Now he had ace 5. Statistically, and he won. Statistically speaking, I should have won that. But he won. It happens. I can't cry over it. Will I win this? It's very unlikely at this point, but I've seen stranger things. I've seen stranger things. So the fact that he didn't go all in, he knew he didn't like his cards. I was like, okay, that was a good chance. We were going to win that. Ace 8, I got a fair shot. We'll go all in. Queen 8, I should get it. No, he got the flush. He got the flush. So he says, thanks. We'll say, well played. Good for him. Listen, I don't blame him. He won. We got our 20 hands. That gets us to 85 points. Team league, we made it to 5,000 points. And so, yeah, that's how we do it. What do we got here? Oh, wow. Kronos is no kissing Dax. Sorry, Kronos, not on this type of stream. Kronos' bird isn't that comical. I'm sorry. Is the Queen of Clubs Dax? It's got the right spots, says Carlo. Indeed. Do the spots go all the way down? Carlos is to the tips of the toes. All the piggies, asks Kronos. Well, Kronos says, I sense some lurkers. Carlos is random menace. Carlo is checking for lurkers. Is he a father yet or what? We don't know yet, Kronos. I don't know yet. Carlo is looking for Captain and Jedi Bill. Kronos says, don't pull the flushing. Carlos's bird is magical. It's a kind of magic bird. Says Kronos, cheater. Congratulations, says Carlo. Let's go for first. Carlo says hi. Carlo is up, scared. And did I just hear a banjo? Asked Kronos. Kronos calls me a cheater. Carlo Albanese says, let's go, Brandon. Kronos says, can I bet Bird being an idiot? Kronos says, Bird is in charge. After all, he is a dictator. Carlo Albanese, fate. It protects fools, little children, and ships named Enterprise. Just not the Enterprise D, says Kronos. Carlo says she loves the D. Is Bird playing the odds? Yep. Kronos says Troy didn't like the D. She crashed it. And Troy didn't like the E either. Are there different types of gelogias? Of course there are, Kronos. The morning gelogia, the afternoon gelogia, the quick gelogia. Anyway. Okay, guys. Well, I think the stream has reached its natural conclusion. I'm getting tired again, so I'm going to go back to sleep. Hopefully that helps. So thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys around. Hopefully we hear from Random Menace today. We'll see. We'll see. I hope OP and his wife have their new bundle of joy. But we'll see. You know, babies come when they want to come. Hail Karoga. Kapla all. Bird out.